Reading 4. Elements of a story. Objectives. At the end of the lesson, you should be able to define the elements of a story. Identify the elements of a story. Analyze a story to determine its elements. Good day. Welcome to the school library. Today, you will learn about the elements of a story. People love reading stories, and the books in the library contain hundreds of stories. And all of them have these elements. A story has three basic but important elements. These three elements are the character, the setting, and the main idea or plot. These essential elements keep the story running smoothly and allow the action to develop logically so that the reader can follow. The characters are the individuals that the story is about. The author introduces the characters in the story with enough information that the reader can visualize each person. This is done by providing detailed descriptions of a character's physical attributes and personality traits. Mostly, the hero and the villain are the most important characters in the story. The hero is the main character who is also the protagonist. They aim to solve the story's main problem. The villain is an influence character who is also the antagonist. They aim to prevent the hero from solving the problem. The setting is the location of the action. The author describes the environment or surroundings of the story in such detail that the reader can feel and picture the scene. Unusual settings, like those used in fantasy stories, can be interesting, but everyday settings can help the reader better visualize the story and feel connected to the plot. The plot is the sequence of events in a story. A good plot has a clear beginning, middle, and end. These events usually have descriptions of actions that create suspense and encourage the reader to read the story from start to finish. Now that you know the elements of a story, it's time for some practice exercises. Are you ready? Let's begin. Read the story below. Then, fill in the blanks with the correct information. Jana was practicing acrobatic exercise in the living room. She knew her mom had told her not to do this exercise in the living room because she might get hurt or break something. But Jana liked the carpet in the living room. It was soft, and it felt good whenever she fell. So Jana kept exercising. After a while, she bumped the coffee table. Oh, how it hurt! But before Jana could think of how bad her leg hurt, there was a loud crash. A vase full of flowers had fallen over. It broke, and the water and flowers were now scattered all over the floor. Did you like the story? Great! Now, it's time to identify the elements of this story. Who is the character in the story? Correct! The character is Jana. Where is the setting of the story? You're right. It happened in the living room. Lastly, what is the story all about? Well done! The story is about Jana practicing acrobatic exercise in the living room even though her mom forbids her. Jana continues practicing until she accidentally bumps the coffee table and breaks a flower vase in the process. You did an excellent job, kids. That's all for today. Remember, continue reading and enjoying stories. Until next time, goodbye.